שומעים אותי? שומעים אותי? אוקיי. שומעים אותי? יאללה, בוא נתחיל.
Tunnel below. During the transport, I suddenly asked the SWAT officer if he made more than 3 grams.
אתה חושב שאתה גאון? ענה על 10 השאלות האלה ברמת דוקטורט, והוכח שיש לך IQ מעל 160. אזעקה שלמה אתה. עשה את
Do you know what would happen if you left shampoo in your hair for 24 hours? We're about to see because I start by adding the shampoo to my hair. I'm adding a very large amount. Then instead of washing it out with water, I'm just gonna leave it for the entire day to see what actually happens. After 1 hour, it's pretty much just dried up in my hair. My hair feels greasy and it looks greasy, but it also smells kind of good. After 4 hours, it starts to get uncomfortable and I noticed I was pulling some hairs out, which is kind of concerning. Honestly, this is probably a dumb idea because I have pinpoint straight hair, but I have a perm right now. And I've heard that over shampooing can basically make your hair completely straight again. After 6 hours, my hair is basically a brick at this point. It won't move and it's completely crunchy and solidified. Have you ever taken liquid glue and like put it on your hand and it dries and it kind of just goes clear and turns all crusty? Yeah, that's basically what's happening, but on my hair right now. 10 hours into the shampoo being in my hair, I actually feel disgusting and I need to shower right now, but I need to try to go to sleep with this in my hair, which is going to be extremely hard. I pretty much did not sleep at all last night after how uncomfortable this got. So I just hopped in the shower, washed my hair, and it was probably the best feeling I've ever felt in my life. But my hair feels absolutely cooked, so don't try this and follow Dylan Leith. I'm gonna go Ruby, 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 and diamond.
The last one you almost couldn't get it correct.
So I just hopped in the shower, washed my hair, and it was probably the best feeling I've ever felt in my life.
I say you were close to the last block.
Hair feels absolutely cooked, so don't try this and follow Dylan Leith. I'm gonna go Ruby, 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 Ruby.